long story. We're entitling this episode, My Demi Lich in a Box. Where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers and fuckwits and nincompoops. Oh God, where to begin? I found out that Phil wasn't a real boy.
Who opened the box?
Oh, that would have been Kargan.
God damn it, Kargan. We'll get to that.
They found out that Phil wasn't that Fenris wasn't a real boy, so to speak. You know, he really is his father's son. And he kind of
really is his father.
He really is his father.
He really is his father.
The cycle of abuse continues. They attempted to resurrect him reincarnate him at the Druids. It didn't go so well. Everyone went back. The Druids said you have a week before the gathering where they're going to attempt to summon something. Everyone went back to the Grey Follow estate and saw Venris there, and Kargan, while everyone was talking, ran around with his key and just kept trying to unlock things. And he opened a box with a skull, and the skull came floating out, and its eyes were gleaming and stared down at all of them. So, where we are starting back with episode 40 is with Kargan having opened a sealed magical box containing a demi-lich.
And I remember that this is my great-great-great-great-great-great-granddad.
2 more greats.
Great.
Verity,
really? 8?
Verity, what did I just do?
Something not good again.
Why didn't you say anything sooner?
Because I expected you to have some common courtesy.
I handed you the key and you didn't say anything. Also, why did the bar wench have this? Why did the bar wench have this?
Oh, better question. I look at the skull. Is it doing anything?
It is currently floated up. The black gems in its eye sockets kind of like shining with a dull, pale light. It's rotating just like a normal human-sized skull, just floating out of this box. Right now, about eye level with Kargan. And it's just looking at you all. And
Just close it back in the box. Too late.
No. Go back in there you go. Just let's get
it's like in One Piece when it's pushing the zombie back.
Nothing.
No.
What was
what I wanted?
What was my great granddad's name again?
Costas.
Okay. Costas?
How long have I been in there?
A long while. How are you feeling?
Like I really can't get ahead of things right now.
This was episode 40. Thank you for joining. This is the shortest episode we've ever recorded. There will be no episode 41.
Who are you all?
Well, hello. Everyone, would you like to introduce yourself? I think we'll save the most relevant for last.
I guess I'll go first. Greetings. I'm Kargan Red Dune from the Sand Tribes. Anybody else?
I turn like to Veritas. You mean to tell me that you have somebody undead and living with you for how long? And you never told me before.
My parents referred to him more as a fairy tale than,
They lock me up and then call me a fairy tale?
Well, not them. Just doing what they were told. But we unlocked you.
How long have I been in there?
What year were you locked in there?
What year? That was me coughing, not the demi.
That was the shock of being old.
Wow,
I'm getting over a cold, damn it. Anyways, I don't know what year it was. Such things are beyond my concern.
It's been a while. My name is Verity Greyfollow, and I walk over in front of him.
It floats over, like, past Kargan, like, creepily close to your face, Kargan. Like, within 2 inches of your face, like, over your shoulder. And flies right up to Verity's face and just starts tilting and looking around.
Looking at the skull, is it human? Does it look human, or?
It looks human.
Okay.
Can I move? Has it left the box?
Oh,
Like,
it's been out of the box completely.
Can I go pick up the box?
The box is seemingly unable to move or somehow bolted or secured in place.
Right.
Guys, isn't this great? Everyone has figured out how to become immortal except me yet.
I mean, you died and then came back, so clearly you've found something.
Granddad, can I call you Granddad?
You may call me Costas or Lord Greyfollow, as appropriate by my title.
Okay,
Well,
Granddad Costas. I am your great granddaughter.
8 generations?
Fairy tale.
I have been locked up for 8 generations.
Yes, we heard you the first time.
Silence you! You're in my home. You will speak to me with respect. I assume we're in our home.
Well, technically,
it's a long story.
Roll
perhaps you want to sit down. This is a long story. This is a long tale.
Sit.
You could go back in the box. That sounds fine. You just float back in there. That would be cool.
No. As I tried to like put his like head over my like armpit, let me hear your grand tale.
Turns and looks at all of you. Which of these are to be my food, whelp?
Oh God.
None here. Hopefully, there's bigger things. We could find you better food if that would work. What would you prefer?
Roy Long Arrow, I whisper.
It has been too long since I have satiated myself on the soul of another.
Oh yes, I could eliminate its need for food very quickly. Just let me do it. Like struggle against Fenris.
No. His house. I don't know how.
not his house anymore.
Verity, you know that this town isn't that old. And your house, like as in the physical house, isn't that old.
Ooh. Wow.
Alright, can I make our Arcana roll to see what the hell this thing is?
Certainly.
Since, yeah. 16 plus 9, 25.
This would appear to be a demi-lich. The immortality of lichdom only lasts for as long as they can continue to feed on mortal souls into their phylactery.
Oh.
And if they fail to do so, then the bones of it turn to dust until only the skull remains. And it tends to just be kind of a fragment of their life. They doesn't really have the spells and such that they used to. And it tends to erode a bit of their reason and sanity. However, it tends to make them quite unstable and dangerous.
We could end it quickly.
If we could end it.
We could fix it.
I have the perfect soul for you to digest here, old buddy. Ever heard of the name Roy Long Arrow?
No, he probably hasn't.
Well, his soul is delicious because he is mine, in a way.
Where is this?
Follow me.
No, stay. No, grandfather, it would probably best to stay in the house because normal folk don't like seeing floating skulls.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Not shit. Oh, 24.
You test my patience, whelp. I require something to suss upon.
Right, long arrow. I want myself dead.
No, we'll discuss that. Sure, we'll find you something. Is there any preference that you have?
No. But you
Okay.
test my patience. If I'm not brought something, I will start with these servants of yours.
Perfect.
I could
okay.
I would just kill it.
No, you couldn't. Okay. We'll find you some sustenance. How often do you need to be fed, sir?
It's like you're talking to your own fish.
Yeah, it's like it degraded into plant status.
Yeah.
How much sun do you need? What's
Yes.
your root status?
But he could probably kill me, so...
There
I
is
have the
no
word
end
degrade.
to sustain the full lengths of my power.
Yes, but how often would you need it?
Eternally.
Okay!
He's not very helpful, is he?
My family normally isn't. Okay, we'll be back in a couple hours.
Hurry.
Okay.
Are we leaving?
Can we leave, please?
And he begins floating all around the room, kind of looking around it.
Oh, by the way, rest of the family's dead. They got turned into slod. I'm the last one.
Such a disappointment.
Nothing new there. I'll be on my way. Can we?
No, let's not leave the house. I have a
Just
bubble.
Just to another room, please. We'll be in the study. If you need anything, come find us.
He does not respond and is merely looking around the room.
Okay, so we're in the room.
Okay, so
Yeah, I walk out.
We go to the study,
Boom.
and I want to kill it.
I don't want to kill it.
Why not?
I want to seal it.
Evil.
It's my granddad.
And your granddad's evil.
Yeah.
We all have family problems, don't we?
Well,
I
you
mean-
killed your parents, so what's the difference of your grandchildren?
That was spur of the moment, and I've been regretting it every single second since.
I thought purging was the theme here.
It's
Kinda
like the
is.
equivalent of like an ancient, powerful wizard with dementia. This is probably the most dangerous thing I've met today. I don't know.
Yes, and so killing it might be beyond our abilities.
I don't know, Venrus. You're well versed in this. What is that?
That's what we call a lich in my terms. What I wanted to be,
What?
but it's
You
I wanted to be that, but full body, the full arms and all. But he's a lot more powerful than a lich. Scary business. He's gone
really?
senile essentially, but more powerful.
You wanted to be
I-
that?
Can I think about this and see if it brings any information?
By the way, do you have my stuff, Kargan? I feel sort of naked.
Did I actually pick it up from the druid's place, or did I leave it there?
Either Veritas or you did.
One of you picked up all of his stuff.
That's probably I picked it
We
up.
did
Yeah,
this
that's probably me.
anyway.
I hand him his things, I suppose.
So is it too big to put in that ring thing that you had?
Oh, you mean my soul gem?
Yes, that.
I don't think liches have souls. Do they?
They're contained within their phylactery.
Can I think about liches and see if there's any tales of the family and about how he was formed, why we sealed him away instead of destroying him?
We are in the study. I mean, there might be
Like,
something about it.
How would we even kill it? Do I just hit it really hard with the hammer?
That seems to work, but I don't know. I just want to think about this and see if I know anything from like family stories or about what I've heard growing up.
Give me a history roll.
I'm in the camp of killing it.
That's a 7.
No. Again, fairy tales, nothing substantial. Venerus, you would know that a demi-lich is similar in the lich in the same regard that unless you destroy its phylactery, it will reform typically within a week.
Yeah, so essentially this thing is immortal unless we find its soul, which it is not in its skull, by the way. It's somewhere else in this world.
Was it? Oh.
How far can it be? Far away from it?
In the same plane of existence, right? Or I don't know.
It doesn't even have to be in the same plane
Oh,
of
that's such
existence.
bullshit.
Oh, that's so cool.
Two very different player types that you've seen.
There are two kinds of people.
Kira and the Phil. But
What do we?
so if we can't kill it, we might as well use it for something in our favor. Okay, so you guys probably have a lot of questions on my end here still. One of the things which I've recently figured out is, well, Roy will be using me as a vessel for the gods. Kind of like you, Chira.
Are you two brothers?
Hooray. I fucking hope not.
And if things go sour and Roy will be using me, my own body, to become godly, so therefore my life is pretty much worthless at this point, and there's no point in me living unless we kill Roy.
I put a hand on Venerus' shoulder. I go, I've been trying to tell you since the beginning of this is because you have the choice, you have all of the power. Don't ever forget that.
And you're right, Kargan, but this choice that I want is to be free of myself, of Roy. We'll just call him Roy, not myself.
Well,
I know you guys think we need him to take care of his master, but
no,
if
we
he
don't.
ever controls me at the very end of it and screws you guys over, I'm a liability.
I'll take whatever risks it takes. But let's focus on the literal floating skull in the other room.
Unless we can find his soul, there's nothing we can do.
I don't suppose anybody here in this room can detect souls.
Verity, give me an Arcana roll.
Not shit. It's a 16.
You have a theory.
Oh boy.
Well,
Just
all
what-
of the
just what I
magic,
wanted.
all the magic in your home is tied to the literal blood of your family, and thus only it responds to those that are living.
Just put him in the box.
I don't know if it would work, but we could use the house against him.
I can also
Or keep him trapped in the house.
I can also take 10 minutes to discern vague details regarding an evil object. Is he considered an evil object?
No, he is an evil
Fuck.
being.
Is evil object like IKEA chair that you know doesn't have all the parts, but you like made it anyway?
I can make a roll to find that out.
No, like the sweater that Roy Long Arrow wore growing up, like that.
Or
Is
Venerus
he-
because he said he's nothing, so
Evil by association.
I have a thought. If the house responds to me or Roy, maybe he might not be able to get out.
Isn't he of your family? I would imagine he has control of the house, yes?
Maybe it'd be the living relatives instead of the dead ones. Otherwise, he probably, would have changed something to make himself found sooner.
You can still feel that you have the predominant control of this house.
Okay.
Huh. Fenris, if you're your father, then you're good with the whole like divination magic, correct?
I mingle around
Dabbles.
from time to time.
Do you suppose with these pillars, could you find a way to find where his phylactery is?
Phylactery.
I mean, we're in the study. The pillars are in the focus room.
Could you find his full tucky? The pills.
I definitely can.
Could you search for his magical taint?
Oh. Phylactery?
Phylactery taint.
No.
Okay.
But are we sure we want to go down this path?
Probably not today.
Yes.
Isn't there a wedding today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's getting near evening now. It's been a long day.
We could unleash the demi lich at the wedding.
Surprise!
Oh,
We didn't have a gift, but we found one here.
I mean, we like.
man. Yeah, let him loose a horde of people. He'll be back to full lich status in no time.
Great. That's exactly what we want.
But I'm sure you guys noticed, but you guys couldn't teleport in this house. Right now, there's a big old bubble around me that cancels divination. Or so I felt, using this house to amplify my power. So right now, Roy, at least I believe, can't see what we're doing.
It took 2 spell slots, right?
Yeah, it took quite a bit. But I like where you're going with this, Chiro. Instead of the whole wedding, we just focus it on myself.
I do know that like the wedding is super sketch, right? We had that conversation.
I told Veritas that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the widow Bloodbane doesn't really love him.
I mean, I just assume
bad
that
things will occur if the wedding actually happens. Also, I got. But screw the wedding if we can just cut off the head and not the arms and the toes of what the hell's going on here.
I feel like you're responding to a fire with a tidal wave.
I mean, that's a pretty solid way to respond, though.
Yeah, tidal wave sounds neat.
Tiny fire, large wave.
It's extra water. I don't see the
Just
problem.
straight up.
Yeah, that's it. I see it the same way.
Chira and I share a moment there. We're like, yes. Why are we talking about the solution so much?
Yeah, who cares about a vulgar display of power? This is perfect.
Because this is my family, and I don't want anyone else to get hurt when we're involved with this.
Okay, so let's break this down. What are our main goals at the moment? Venris wants to kill his self. We have a demi-lich sitting in a room.
The wedding's tomorrow.
We
haven't even got
Magnus
a gift.
with the lady a gift. Yeah, that's a
rude.
problem.
At least you have money now.
Do we even have anything to wear?
I've got my nice clothes still. It should be fine.
I have leaves.
I mean, I really should check in with Triss too. It's been quite a while, like a day, right?
Like a day.
It's only been a day, Shira.
Not even like a couple hours.
It's been
Yeah,
about
pretty
12
much.
hours.
Hey, look, she just seems to catch a bad case of the death every time I turn around. So
Not wrong.
Oh. Well, I mean, once was, a bad teleportation accident, and the second time was undoing of all of the gods' gifts in the world. I mean,
As much as I really want to go hunting for a soul and killing something that I've always wanted to be, I would much rather using this opportunity to me stop being paranoid for possibly the rest of my life and kill the thing I've hated the most, myself.
Venris, can you control? You can control undead. Can you control that?
Oh no, there's a big difference between intelligent undead and just walking corpses.
He's going crazy. Are we sure he's intelligent?
Can't you just throw him in your cloak and then use him as a tertiary time bomb that has no?
Just throw him in with Roy.
Could we though? Like,
I mean, no. Like seriously, like if stuff's going real south and we're already on the way to death, demi lich is a pretty good distraction.
Just tell him there's food in the cape and we'll lead him in there.
There's souls in the bag
and then we'll just
go in.
Pull him out whenever we need him.
Yes.
Okay.
We're doing that.
So
wait, it's
if
like
we
having
do
a
this,
tiger at a baby shower. You're just ready for it.
Wait.
Like a tiger at a baby shower.
Venris, what about the realm of dreams?
Yes. What about it?
Could we put him in there?
How easy is it to get there?
How did we get there previously with the mirror?
With fucking up terribly with holes and
we divided by
bags of
0.
But I mean,
portable
what
hole, bag of
triggered it?
holding.
I mean, exactly.
Portable hole, bag of holding.
Yeah, but I think I could do it if I hit him hard enough with my hammer.
So you want to kill it? If we wanted to kill it, all I need to do is light my sword on fire and go into that other room.
Or we can just put the bag of holding over him, and then that will be the end of that.
We can lie and tell him that there's
I'm telling
inside.
you, we just tell him there's a person in that bag, and like 60-40, he's just going to go in the fucking bag.
Okay, what says? Let's say he stays in the bag. What's to stop him from coming out again?
We close it. That's part 2.
Okay.
We've got to be the dumbest adventurers.
This is foolproof.
That's the
I don't
quote
think-
of the night. I love it.
We close it. What?
If we're going to keep my grandfather with us, I think it'd be better to keep him in the box somehow that sealed him there.
In
But
this
he
way,
knows he
you'll at
came out
least
of
get
the
to
box.
see him anytime that you want to.
I don't want to see him anytime.
We can
So,
also get
he
like, a can
terrifies
on a
me.
string, and we'll drop the can in there, and then you could have the
You
other
are
one, and you
severely
can talk to him.
underestimating him.
I think he can talk through a can on a string.
Do you think I could just ask him to go back wait, do you think I could just ask him to go back in the box?
You could try.
He will not accept that.
He's
he
not going to want
Yeah,
to
he's
do
very.
this.
Yeah, he already said that he was upset.
If
We
want,
cannot
let's
underestimate him. He is at least, if he has achieved lichdom before, then he is at least, if not more magically competent than Roy.
But he's remember what I said about demi-liches. They're going
Senile, yes.
And-
How senile, we don't know.
all,
I don't
But
think
how-
we lose
how
anything if
sane,
ask
we
him
don't
to go in
know.
the bag.
we just put the bag holding through him, then we throw the bag of holding in the box, and then it's good. Double protection.
And then we find another portable hole and just
Wait,
do this
isn't
all
that
over
when
again.
shit shatters and then we just get gigafucked again?
Okay.
Like, isn't that what happened last time?
I really want to just go ask him if he wants to go back in the box while we go find a suitable soul.
It's going to be like a surprise party, but kind of reverse.
As opposed to a coming out party, it'll be a coming in party.
When we knock on the door, you jump out and you eat it, and we just never knock on the door. Also perfect.
And Dolus, what happens if a druid dies and they don't reincarnate?
I
And
mean-
you can't reincarnate them?
They just
guess
return to the cycle.
Yeah, you just like become a plant.
And if your soul's eaten instead?
Duh.
Lashak, what was that roll?
Oh, it's just me rolling for myself. Don't worry about it.
Ah, can I make an insight check to see how full of shit you are?
He has a valid point.
Okay, guys, seriously.
Your passive insight's high enough.
Nope.
And who's to say that this thing isn't listening to this conversation right now?
Because we have a giant bubble that prevents. I don't know.
Outside
No,
the
see,
house.
no. You're just repeating something that Venra said that we have no proof is true.
No, he's right.
He kind of did.
He's right.
Look, I'm really tired. It's been a long day.
I couldn't teleport us into this house from when we were at the Druid's Grove because of the spell that Venris cast.
Okay, so fucks up teleportation magic.
And
It fucks up all divination and detection magic. Outside the house, though.
Roy won't
Mega-
see this coming.
I gotta go talk to the Lich for a
No,
second. I gotta
Roy
ask-
won't.
No,
No, wait. A fair point, though. Venrus is right. Roy won't see this coming.
this is our chance.
I want to
So
kill
we just
Roy more than anyone probably other than Venrus.
Then let's do this.
And that says a lot.
So we tell Pappy Skull that there's a soul in the bag. We close it. We go to Roy and we're like, surprise! And then we just kill him.
How about we just tell the skull we're taking
Here's
Roy?
first question. Where is this bag of holding?
We don't have a bag of holding because it was on
Well, we can
our
just buy
half-orc
one.
friend who is left, and the other one was destroyed.
I have a
Yes.
bag of
Well,
holding.
you can just buy one then.
Wait. Verity
whose
has a bag
money?
of holding.
I have 3,500 gold.
I'm not using it for this shit, though.
I have.
Don't know why.
You technically have a bag of holding, Verity. But
I'm not using it. I'm not using it for this shit, though.
Wait, you have 3,500 gold. I am so rich right now, and I had no idea.
Yeah, we
yeah,
got
you
paid.
guys got paid by Roy.
Yeah, I have 830 platinum and
You guys are forgetting something
2,866
very
gold.
okay. I think you guys are forgetting something very important about Roy. When we had that nice little meeting, the Roy that we were communicating with wasn't the actual Roy.
Oh, that's a good
but-
point.
You
I
guys
mean,
did-
we
I
also
never
have to keep in
told
mind
you-
he thinks we're gonna try and fuck him at any opportunity that
no,
we have.
what I'm getting at is he has plans and he prepares
Thoughts.
for a lot of things that we may end up doing. And frankly, I don't know if we can outsmart him in that regard.
But we have to try to do something against him because I'm going to get screwed over eventually as days keep on progressing. Do you not realize this?
I mean, so is my brother, but we'll
Yeah, so-
address that as soon as we deal with the other lich in the room.
We could also just never go to Kerto again and not have anything to do with this.
We just like, that's the end of this series. We just leave. We're like, no, that sounds kind of shitty.
I mean, this whole situation is shitty. There's a fucking flying skull in the other room that wants to eat our souls if we don't feed him. So
He wants
I
to
mean-
eat a soul.
Let me.
Feed
Let me
me,
talk.
Chira. Feed me.
Oh, shut up, Audrey.
Oh, that's what I've been thinking from the whole time he was wanting souls. I was like, that's Audrey 3. They've perfected the plant. It's a skull now.
Could I speak to him for a bit? Just to
Doesn't
find out
gonna
what he
end
wants.
well.
I mean,
I just
you
want
have
to
about
find
as
out-
long as it takes me to go buy a bag of holding, so, like, knock yourself out.
you know, that's actually
I just
Could
want to
just-
know what he wants to do once he's eaten.
Probably eat
Or
more.
all he
Eat
wants
more?
to do.
Evil shit.
never stop eating.
Do necromancy stuff.
I mean,
Good to
no
know.
matter how you spin it, the dude's evil.
Hey,
Like,
Venerus, I'm pretty sure that guy probably could have taught you how to resurrect that dragon.
Oh my god, yes. And it's making me so angry.
I'll be back in a second.
As soon as he walks out the
Uh,
door. So how long do you
Gene.
think it is before his grandpa decides, or her grandpa decides to Anybody want to take a bet?
I give it like 3 minutes.
Yeah, and myself.
Wow.
Following the Verity, the Verity, the Verity.
Yeah, I want to see
So-
this coming out too.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'll gladly spectate this.
So everyone's just walking back in. Got it.
Yep, because we're idiots. Let's go.
I don't want to go through the effort of actually buying a
I'm
bag
just
of
gonna
holding.
chill in the doorway.
So, all right, you create your way in.
Mhm.
Okay.
Box. Holy fucking 20s.
Whatever that means.
We're dead.
I don't like
Um,
this.
As you walk in, create the room and you look about. It doesn't take you long to spot Costas, the demi-lich, as he has apparently at some point floated himself between the pillars, and there is just a visible aura of just like translucent blackness all around the whole thing, like going up all the pillars and channeling down into him.
Granddad?
Are you sure you want to have that talk with him?
Yeah. Hi, Granddad. What's going on?
And as you watch, you see as the head full of a spine is starting to materialize downward from his neck.
No, we shouldn't kill it. It's fine. It's just a floating head. It hasn't eaten yet. Bugs.
No, I'm in agreement. We have to.
Where is it drawing this power from?
The Earth.
He's drawing it.
Look at the pillars. Look at their angle. They go into the Earth.
Verity, do you have that bag now? Can we tell him there's a soul in there?
Come on.
I hold out. It's not a bag, and I take my staff and I put it inside my cloak, and then I like open my cloak and it's not there anymore. And I reach in and pull it back out. Not a bag.
Even better.
Oh! Can I borrow your cloak?
No, this is mine. Fuck right off.
I make motions. I make motions like a
Matador?
like a matador, and I'm like, we could lead him with this.
No. Oh, no.
Ah, whelp! I did not know that you had constructed such a fine thing. I won't need to feast on the souls of a living. I can tap right into the pure essence of life in the planet. I'm devouring things that haven't been born yet.
Oh.
We kill it.
I draw my sword and light it
Can
on
I
fire.
roll for initiative?
I'm just like, fuck this shit, no. It's like, oh, nope.
How hard would it be?
Insurmountably evil. Who would have figured this out?
Let's talk to it instead. It'll be fine.
Hey, okay. Real quick, how strong are those pillars?
Grandpa.
Don't break them. Use it against him.
How far away is he from us?
I mean, this room is a pretty big room. Probably all of like, it's about 100 feet by 80 feet, kind of rectangular. And he's in the dead center, like the literal center, complete geometric center of the room.
And the room's filling with darkness?
No, there's just like an aura of like translucent dark energy that is just swirling around all the pillars and onto him.
Okay.
But it seems like we have some initiative going on here.
Yeah, I'm going to use all 3 charges of my Ring of Ram on him.
I got a 10 for initiative. Oh, gosh. Granddad, stop it! Stop being an asshole! This is why we keep. Why we don't let you out of the house.
After a certain age, you just don't let Granddad drive anymore.
After a certain age, you just don't let Granddad live anymore. Apparently.
Wow, that got
the magic soul bus straight into our assholes, and this is kind of your fault.
My fault. I didn't unlock him.
If you just gave us... Let's see.
Christ.
right then. So,
this is possible.
Says the person who comes from the family that is obsessed with pushing the boundaries of magic.
You push the boundaries, you don't break them.
Ah, bullshit.
You and your
Wow,
liberal
17,
views.
17,
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't
14,
break the boundaries yet.
10.
Your family broke the boundaries of transforming into toad creatures.
Is there a
God.
boundary of toad creatures?
I'm going to say yes.
The more you know. The more you know.
What's the lighting like in this room? Is it dim or dark?
No, it's completely perfectly lit. Like everywhere. Oh,
Bullshit.
Eh.
Oh, we never get to do a thing. That's 2 20s in a row, by the way. You piece of shit.
that he's rolled. Yes, he has rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. You're
You know, we're-
absolutely.
Yeah, he's too powerful. You can't stop him.
He's even more powerful than he was when you first let him out of the box.
We probably should have the meeting room in there, but you know. Whatever.
So yeah, so are you Verity, when you create this door, are you coming in on the long or shorter wall?
The side that's closest to the middle, because I was
Okay,
hoping
so
if-
then you're 40 feet away. Then you guys are all 40 feet away from this guy.
The thought was if
Well, this is gonna hurt.
He doesn't know we're attacking him.
Well, he saw you pull out his sword, so.
No, we just really let the demi lich explore a room that has
Unlimited power.
pillars that tap into the earth itself.
He's cackling.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if that was evil, but that sounds pretty evil.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't think that sounds neutral to you? That doesn't sound like a good people laugh.
It sounds chaotic neutral to me.
Oh, God, why do I? Why family?
They're gonna be committing genocide all over again. Let's go.
Great patricide.
So he just sits there and waits to see what you will do.
No.
So he holds his action. Meanwhile, no, okay. So who has the greater dexterity, Kargan or Venris?
I have 14.
I think I have 14 as well. No, I lied.
Then roll off.
Well, I'm 12. Sorry.
Okay, so Venris, you're 40 feet away from this thing.
I mean, I'm still not of the.
You've been given all your stuff back at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cast spells again.
Okay,
Don't you wish you had your undead though?
Oh my god, that robe was so cool, and now it's gone. I wanna. I look to Veritas. I need your robe.
It needs attunement. It requires attunement. Only I can use it at the moment.
Well then, with that, I cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Bloom. You go invisible.
And I will move about I'll move around 20 feet away, but still trying to get close near the demi-lich.
So how far are you trying to stay away from the demi-lich? Because
About
currently you're 40 feet away.
at least 30 feet away and trying to stay at least 10 feet away from my party.
Okay, so you go. Give me a stealth roll.
Yeah, that's never gonna go well.
Good luck.
15.
Okay. Cargalicious definition.
Not a spells. I don't want to hit no powerful lich, so I'm going to have to rely on the one thing that I'm really good at.
Do it.
Dropping the hammer, bit.
Lord Greyfollow,
Here comes the diplomacy.
As happy as I am that you have found a way to sustain yourself, we are kind of having a really long day, and there's a great evil on the east. I don't suppose, if you're willing, probably not cause a whole lot of chaos and evil, because there's going to be something that's much scarier coming around soon.
Your persuasion.
I swear, if you
Please
just
not 20
co-opt this guy into not murdering everything
I rolled
living.
a 4. Fuck. I'm not. I hate roll 20. Go fuck off and die. Fuck off and die.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna use my.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
You've got a 19 instead of a 16. So. Yeah.
I care not for your petty squabbles. I merely care to increase my own power.
Yep.
Runs in the
Real.
family.
Surprise.
How, just as a small musing, is he getting more sane the more developed he gets, or does he keep that broken mental state?
You don't really know. But it is your turn.
Excellent. Is there anything that I could do, a free action that I could roll off for that to see if he is developing mental faculties?
Insight roll?
Insight. Okay, we could go for that.
I'll let you do that as a bonus action. When he spoke, he did sound a lot more clear-headed. than in his previous. You've only heard him speak a few times, but he sounded a little rambly and confused before, and now he sounded a lot more clear-headed.
Little more put together. Yeah.
Oh, good. He's articulating.
He's learning.
Wait, what?
That's what we need is evil to learn.
And then he learns empathy. Oh, wait.
Please?
I kind of want to use... Let me see if I understand this correctly. Anti-life shell.
Oh,
Yeah.
So essentially, I'll read it. A shimmering barrier extends out from you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you and hedging out creatures other than undead and constructs. The barrier lasts for the duration. So I suppose
it keeps out life.
it keeps
not
out
undead.
not
my God.
undead. Okay, I was literally anti-life. Okay.
Yes.
That would have been nice as like a broomstick for the undead. It's like, shoot, no, get out of here. I guess I could do conjure woodland beings and attack him with bears.
Oh, beautiful. The classic.
With
Oh,
all those
no.
spells, just
Bear.
make bears.
Spare him.
You're gonna be in such shit with the druids.
How many bears are you summoning?
Are you
How many
actually
can he
summoning?
summon? All of them.
I was
What?
thinking of making it a 5th spell slot instead of the 4th.
Okay.
So is that the entire Berenstein clan?
What were bears? Were they 4th rating? Oh no, they were half, weren't they? Because I had 4 bears last time.
You did have 4 bears last time.
And it's 4 fake creatures of challenge rating half or lower.
No. That was animals. This summons Fae. This is different. This is different.
Oh, okay. So let's see what I have.
Is this conjure Fae or conjure woodland beings?
Conjure woodland beings. But it says
Okay.
they're fake creatures.
Okay, and you're casting it, you said, at a...
At
Let's
5th
see.
instead of 4th. Oh, wait. Oh, is it? Oh, you have to do double.
I mean, this is a 5th level spell. Or no, this is a 4th level.
It's a 4th.
True. When you cast a spell of spells, you choose one summon option above and more creatures appear. Twice as many with a 6th level spot, 3 times as many with an 8th level. So really the only options are 6 or 8.
Yeah, 6 or 8. Sorry, I thought this was just bears.
How do we solve the situation? Throw more bears at it.
That would be conjure animals as bears.
Oh, hey, look, conjure woodland beings. It knew exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, conjure animals is where you can get your bears, where you could do twice as many as a 5th level slot.
Mhm.
So that would be 4 bears. Or no, 8 bears of that same type that you used last time.
Perfect. I want 8 bears. Let's make this easy.
Okay, 8 fucking bears.
Yeah,
Good
why
luck.
not?
Because I feel like we've been down this road before.
Not quite, because we're
I'm not-
dealing with something completely different, but sure, go on.
I'm not saying it didn't work before, though. They did their job. So now I just have 8 bears.
I'll see you guys in 20 minutes when his turn's over after this bears do
8 bears. Actually, you can find them in the SRD. Like on the Roll20 site. They have black bears.
Yep.
In there. Like, so if you click the little icon at the top, the compendium, the little eye, and you go to monsters, you can scroll down the black bear, and you have black bear stats.
Oh, this is beautiful. I've never seen anything I've been so excited to see.
So where are you summoning your 8 fucking bears?
Glad with that
in
keen
front
smell.
of us, and
Track down his
4
smelly.
on the other end of him.
So how far in front of you and how on the other end? Because they're
But-
basically 40 feet on each side.
Right, so 20 feet in front of us.
Okay.
And then 20 feet away from him on the
Okay.
opposite side.
Oh my gosh.
So could I do an assessment of how strong exactly those pillars are?
At this point, you don't have enough time left in your turn
Okay.
to have done all that.
Okay. And they don't get a turn till the next turn, right?
Right.
Okay. Sounds good. And that's my turn.
Okay.
That was
Beautiful.
Look at all them bears.
man.
Can't
He
wait till they all
likes
die.
to, he likes to eat.
Skeleton bears.
So the Lich is going to take this moment to take his turn.
Yep.
The demi lich, and he is going to move towards you guys about 15 feet, bringing you all within about 25 feet of him. And amidst this blood-curdling howl,
Beautiful.
Oh,
Music to my ears.
and you and all 8 of your bears need to make a Constitution saving throw.
me as well.
Yes, you are close enough.
Well,
Okay.
Yep.
good thing that worked, guys.
Oh,
yeah.
this is going to be terrible.
15 plus 2, 17.
Okay.
My thing.
What?
I don't think that's enough.
Hang on. Let me look
Got a strong 5.
Ooh, 16.
What's that?
I got 12.
How did
So
I
it
get
has
the
the-
highest out of all? Okay.
It has their con, but not their con save.
So it's going to be +2 for their con save.
Okay. So should I just roll
You might as
8
well roll
d20s
8
plus
D20.
2? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. We'll be able to see the individual results broken down in there, I think, if we click
You
on it.
should be.
We
able to.
should. Wait.
If-
No.
Oh, shit.
I was supposed to say, if it was
No,
8
'cause
D20.
we can look at each individual roll.
And then add the 2 to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of them
So-
had a very bad time.
Okay. So
One of them's
Okay.
heart explodes.
all of you that got below a 15
Fuck.
drop the 0 hit points or are unconscious.
Well,
I don't like resisting, that's fine.
good job, guys. We did it. We beat the game.
Um
Well, down to 0 hit points.
so that means also half of your bears. But you also went unconscious, so all your bears just
Yeah, all my bears are just gone.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Mm.
So who's all up then? Just me and Veritas then?
Yes, literally just you and Veritas. And you guys are frightened until the end of your next turn.
Even when we succeeded?
Yes.
That's brutal.
Y'all wanted to fight the stupid thing.
Just put it in the bag of holding. That's all I wanted.
I
I
have
regret
no
not
need.
unleashing this on Roy.
I have no need of any of you further. Welp, take my pity and grab your friends and go. I have feasting to do.
This is the
Floats-
greatest.
Floats back towards the center of the thing and the begins again.
What would Venris do here?
Be your dad to save the
Run!
day. Call daddy.
Can't call Daddy.
Tell
Tell
daddy.
him that you left souls in Verity's cape. Tell him that you left souls in Verity's cape.
Too late. He like you're offering potato chips. Bitch found a buffet.
Pretty much.
I have chips in my coat. There's crab over there. I'm getting the crab.
Is it my turn?
I mean, are we still in initiative
Yes,
order?
we are. Because
I
wanna
guess
do
at
one
this
thing.
point, technically, it would be Verity's turn
Okay.
now.
I have one option, and I don't know how this is going to go. Fenris, can you cast a teleportation circle?
It'll take 1 minute.
By the way,
And
you're
you can't-
and you're frightened, so you can't move towards him, and any action that you do aggressively towards him, like attack, is at disadvantage
Okay.
because you are terrified.
I don't.
Fair.
No, we need We need to destroy the circle thing.
I
the
know.
ritual.
Can you make sure? Oh boy. I want to take my staff the adder out and transform it and have it bite off one of my fingers.
What?
What?
No, go with this. I like this. Go ahead.
If I die, make sure I come back. Start drawing the teleportation circle.
Oh,
Take her finger.
take the bite damage equivalent. Roll,
Yeah.
which I believe is a D6.
Oh no! This is the staff of the adder. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So yeah, make your Constitution saving throw, or is to take the additional poison damage.
Oh
as well.
God, you being poisoned would be great.
That's an 11, so I think I failed that. So I take
Yes.
the poison damage too.
So you take 15 points of damage.
It would be great if we all just failed and we just died.
We sort of die here.
It's like the Medusa head all over again.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have
but-
joked this was the last episode we're ever recording.
Right.
I mean,
If it makes you feel any better, that's the hardest any of us have been hit the entire time.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah,
Start
kinda.
drawing it and let me know as soon as you're almost done.
okay.
I
So he
grab his
starts.
finger then?
No, I know. I'm like, we're leaving. We're leaving.
So okay, you start casting, and you're gathering the bodies into the teleportation circle.
I want to help. I want to help him as much as I can because I know
No,
the spell as well.
before
So.
as I before finishing, I want to know what his plan is because I have another plan. What's your
Oh,
plan?
we have fucking dueling plans now. This is fucking great.
I don't know how sure this is gonna. Well, if the wedding happens, I don't know if the wedding's gonna happen. Let's break the pillar. I'm gonna cast telekinesis on the pillar. I'm gonna cast message so that this is just mentally between us.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
I'm going to use telekinesis to break the pillars.
Well, I was going to cast dispel magic on the pillars as well.
They're too powerful.
Nothing too powerful for me.
Yeah, okay. Just like when you died, right?
I didn't use the pillars that time.
It's like they're
Find any way to
it's like
ration.
they've been siblings all of their lives.
Yeah.
I don't like that my fate is the hand of two schemers. I don't like this at all.
So
They're
what?
gonna die
You're
before
gonna
they
use-
figure out what the fuck they're doing.
Why do you want
Verity,
me to
Verity,
teleport?
give me an intelligence roll. Venrus, give me an intelligence roll.
Please get one shred of intelligence between the two of you.
12 plus
Nope.
9, 21.
13 for me total.
Okay, telekinesis.
Intelligence, sorry, 17.
Telekinesis can move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds. Those are 12-foot tall solid stone pillars. It
Well,
doesn't
I'm-
take much math to figure out that those weigh more than 1,000 pounds.
Yes, if you pick. So here's my thought: pick up and move. Yes, that's 1,000, but it's an effectively 1,000 pounds of force. If I just break one,
It is not effectively 1,000 pounds of force if you read the telekinesis spell.
Oh god.
Okay, my plan then.
your plan then.
We just die. It's good.
Yep. Good night. Good night, sweet prince.
I have absolutely no belief that we will survive this.
It's not telekinesis is not a physics force. It is a magical manipulation.
Okay. I want to. Here, let me take over casting Can I take over casting teleportation circle?
He hasn't really begun yet. I mean,
Yeah, I brought out the chalk.
All right. I'm going to start drawing, and I'll be like, I'll cast haste on you, and I will cast the spell. Get over here as soon as you can.
I
I don't know
As
what
I'm
the
doing
hell
this-
you guys. I literally don't know what the hell you guys are trying to do.
He's trying to dispel all the magic that's on the pillars, but I don't think it would work that way. It traps it
No, yeah, piss off the lich more. That sounds like a really good plan.
can't move from the room.
if we don't stop him, he's gonna become a fully fledged lich.
Can I pat everyone down to see if they have healing potions on them?
Okay, that's gonna take time to investigate. Like, how much time are you guys literally committing to this guy sitting here watching you and told you to take your friends and leave?
I'm trying to. I'm patting them down because they're unconscious, and I want to
But no, you are casting teleportation circle. What is it you're doing, Tasty? You can't do 5 things at once.
Okay. I want to pat them down to see if there's a healing potion on them so that I can bring them back up and then we leave.
I have 1 on me.
I believe Chira's the only one who has a healing potion on them.
It's my last one. I was saving it for a special.
I mean, do I still have my scrolls? I feel like those things have become obsolete once upon a time.
You have the scrolls, but neither of those two could cast them.
I was about to say.
I need to walk up. I literally cast Dispel Magic because it's 120 feet range.
Okay.
I want to make him. I want him to stop siphoning this power.
Oh, this is interesting. Let's take a look here at the spell magic and see what it's.
At what level are you doing this?
At my highest one, 6th level.
At a kid?
Because I have to.
Be cool if you amplified the spell through the pillar to destroy the pillar.
He's not in the pillars, though.
He has to be in the pillar.
That's what I was thinking I'd be able to use with telekinesis.
So ending all spell effects that are 6th level or lower. Okay.
If it is not, I have to roll something, blah, blah, blah.
An ability check. So straight intelligence check.
I will be using my divination. And I will be using, where is it at? I believe it is a 16 to get
So that makes
21.
21. Okay.
I'm helping you with this if I see what you're doing. So you got a 25 actually.
You got a 25. Okay. You reach out and you cast the spell magic, and you watch the aura and everything kind of fade. And the lich turn and look directly at you.
This angers the lich.
Bear in mind, you are currently under the effect of greater invisibility, but it turns and looks directly at you. Because it has 120-foot true vision.
Scary.
Teleportation circle.
Well then.
I will start burning spell slots and quicken sorcery to wreck this as fast as I can.
So as a legendary action at the end of your turn, it flies 30 feet closer to you.
Hate everything. This is how we
It
die.
is floating right in front of you, Venrus.
Oh no! What happens if you get your soul eaten? Do you need to go into a body? I wonder. I think we're about to find out.
So I guess then technically that Verity started casting the spell. That's taking a minute. I was patting people down, so that would actually make it his actual turn now.
Been fun, boys.
And he's going to attempt to life drain from Verity and Venrus, and you two both need to make a Constitution saving throw.
6 plus 2, 8.
10.
Ah. Well.
I love Chira's look and Karga's. I love it all.
As you both lose 20 hit points, and as you see, it looks more invigorated. As you feel your life force being drained out of you. I gave you your chance. So you're 1 turn down.
How many more do I have to go?
9 more to go.
If you truly want the essence of the earth, I know where you can find it.
It's still not your turn yet.
Is it? Well, that's what I
No.
say.
Oh, okay, never mind. His lair action still has not taken effect.
What?
He doesn't even know what this room is.
He had time.
Yeah, 8 generations.
Then he natural 20'd on the tuning with the pillars.
Oh!
Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Nope. Okay.
God.
Now it would be your turn, Venrus. as it is floating directly in front of you, as you just felt some of your life force drain out of you and into him.
I know you are hungry and you require sustenance, but I have something greater than what you were feeding on beforehand. And it lies within that cape in another dimension, much powerful.
Oh,
This
give
is
me
the
a
dragon all over-
deception check. Give me a deception
If this is
check.
the dragon all over again, I'm quitting.
Just so everyone knows I'm not BSing, if I do get a natural 20 on this, I'm doing this live.
Roll 20.
Hopeless.
Where is it? Deception.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
15!
Worse.
Plus if Veritas helps me, something else.
I want to see if he is he rolling an insight.
I mean, that's typically what happens against deception.
All right, I'm seeing. I'm gonna work against him instead.
Okay.
What did he roll? Or
I don't have to tell you that. I
I'm giving
literally
him,
don't.
I'm giving him a negative then.
Okay, negative how much?
Yeah, fuck it. You know what? This is one that needs to be on here.
Oh, there it is. We're dead.
Okay.
We've been dead.
I didn't even have any. I didn't even get the opportunity to grovel.
I don't
Wait.
need.
Oh, sorry, Stu. I was going to use luck, but that's way too late. Go ahead.
I don't need your lies. And you must both make Constitution saving throws.
21.
Okay.
With a 19.
Nat 1.
Oh, yikes. And those of you who are unconscious automatically fail. I believe, or is that only defs or reflex or dexterity saving throws? Anyways. Verity, you have your maximum hit points reduced by 15.
We take that much damage too?
No, just your maximum hit points have gone down by 15. Same with all of you unconscious people.
Neat.
That was his legendary action at the end of Venris's turn.
Can I do something while I'm drawing this or no?
No, the casting time is 1 minute.
No.
So that eats up your whole turn.
Getting us out.
So turn 2.
God.
We're leaving.
As his legendary action at the end of your turn, he flies just a few feet closer to you, Verity.
We're leaving.
Then on his turn. Oh, nope. Howl is not recharged.
Where you guilt him into all the presents that he was giving you on all the birthdays that he missed.
So
Fuck. My immediate family didn't give a fuck about me. Do you think he's gonna give a fuck about me?
let's see.
Yeah, you were so invested in keeping them around.
Venris and Verity, you need to make Constitution saving throws.
18 this time.
Got myself a big fat 10.
Okay. As you both lose 17 points of health, necrotic damage.
Even with my 18?
Empowering. Yep.
Oh boy.
You best move quicker. My patience is thin.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good on that. I have
Not as
extra
thin as
points.
you're looking. You lost weight. Wait, you don't have any weight. You float.
Venris.
Still would be a great time to just drag our asses out of here. I'm just saying.
I mean, Is the teleportation even gonna work because of fucking Venris's bubble?
No.
I don't know that.
Anyways, Venris. You literally, this is the closest you have all come to dying at once. Like, quite literally, 3 of you are unconscious at 0 hit points, and you're continuously having the life drained out of you.
I run towards his pillars. I'm not really caring for my own life because I know I'm perfectly fine.
Of course. Are you though?
I try to reactivate the pillars. I don't know if that takes an action or I don't know what you want out of me.
That's the most honest thing I've heard out of your mouth.
So you run into the center of the pillars. Give me an Arcana roll.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Not joking.
Second, you're like, it's not there, or it's suppressed, or you
dispel
the magic from it.
Well, I was hoping it would be temporary, but you know.
Hail Mary!
If so, it's temporary for longer than 12 seconds. So,
Crap! That was my one chance of getting you guys out there.
No, the one chance for getting us out was fucking literally dragging us out.
he turns and looks at you, and you've got to make a you and Verity both need to make Constitution saving throws.
So much.
Again with this shit. That's on the side.
6 plus 2, 8.
12.
As you both lose 16 maximum hit points.
Oh boy. That is. How many turns do I have left of drawing this circle?
Well, it's now your 3rd turn, leaving only 7 turns remaining.
Can I stop then?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank
Okay.
God.
How far away is the box?
It is attached to the shelf on the far end of the room, so
How
that would
far?
be considering that you're just at the entrance of the room, it would be about 70 feet away from you.
Veritas, use your robe right now.
Yeah, he's like right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Can I try to envelop him in it? And do and like put him in the bag of holding?
I will say that's going to require an athletics roll.
Oh.
I mean, he's
But
a
you
skull.
can-
What's his that?
But
what's his
you can
fucking-
try it.
Yeah, but I have -1 for my strength.
So, athletics roll.
believe in
I
you.
keep on forgetting I have luck.
He
17.
adeptly maneuvers out of the way. Nimble little skull he is.
Okay, fuck this. I'm gonna use Quicken Spell then, and cast telekinesis on him, and just try to grab him and try to move him back into the box.
Oh,
That's the best idea that you've ever had. That's a better idea than the past 5 turns worth of ideas.
Oh, God. Well, let's see here. Make an ability check by the opposed by the creature's strength. So that's
Which
gonna
I
be
want
a...
to use my 10. I want to give him a 10.
Okay. So you need to make a charisma roll there, Tasty.
Yes.
Well, with his literal 1 strength, you have telekinetically gripped him and can move him 30 feet in any direction of your choice.
Back in the box!
So you move him 30 feet towards the box. Bear in mind that this spell only has a range of 60 feet, so you will need to move with it.
Okay. I have distance spell, so I can make it further than 30 feet. I can make it 60 feet.
Okay. It already is 60 feet.
Oh, it's 60 feet. I can make it 120 feet if I want.
Okay, well, are you doing that?
Not until it's my turn. It gets out of my range, and I'll.
Okay.
And use it. I'll do that to maintain it if that's okay.
Okay. And it is your action to attempt to maintain the telekinetic grip.
Mm-hmm.
He is now considered restrained. So
back in your hole.
You've now moved him too far away to affect you with any of his legendary actions, but not too far away to get Venris yet. Venris, how about one of them fancy schmancy Constitution saving throws?
Okay. I'm definitely using luck on that one. 14 plus 2, 16.
Oh, that you succeed.
Hey.
All right, then his turn. No. Oh, that's. All right, first off. Joy!
Oh, God.
And he howls. And you both need to make Constitution saving throws.
This is going to be for the win, boys. Oh, yeah!
I am using luck again.
Okay.
A 9.
You drop the 0 hit points and are unconscious. It is simply now Verity. And you are now frightened, Verity. But it is your turn. So you can use your action to attempt to maintain the grip on him. But you're going to be at you're at disadvantage. You have to maintain the grip before you can move. So
I'd like to point out that once again we're fighting something super scary, awesome, and Haber's not here to help fight it.
I mean,
Yeah, what the
that's
fuck is the
typical.
paladin when you use Smite Evil?
So I'm going to use my bonus action to burn a 4th spell slot and get 6 sorcery points back.
Okay.
Yes. Then can I keep moving him towards his box?
You have to first use your action to roll your charisma check against his strength to maintain the grip.
These are going to be important. No, I don't. Unless you roll shit.
And it's at disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled that at disadvantage specifically.
So it's the 11. Yeah.
Yep.
Can you add anything to it?
I'm going to subtract from his when he rolls opposed to it. Have you rolled yet, Lashak?
Hold on a second.
Go away. Go away.
Yeah, the shit is I don't know if I have the lock. The key for the lock.
It's on
Oh
the
yeah,
box.
that's in Kargan has it.
No, it's in the box.
But he opts to use his legendary resistance.
Yeah, I think.
But is this a check or a saving throw?
Personally, I'm going to count that because it's meant to resist magic.
Yeah, fair.
And frees himself from your telekinetic grip.
Oh no!
Automatically succeeds.
What?
Legendary actions, otherwise known as "fuck you" maneuvers.
Well, you know, he has a limited number of them.
I know, limited amount of "fuck yous," but still.
So you still have movement remaining.
I would love it if she just dipped out of here.
You have 4 unconscious at 0 health friends.
Alleged friends.
Alleged friends.
Okay. So I haven't used. I used my bonus action already this turn.
Yes, you did.
I used my action to try to maintain it. How far away is Venris from me and the rest of them?
Venris is 40 feet away from you. The others They didn't even get to move. They're right next to you.
You've had your foot on my skull the whole time.
Yes, that is actually accurate. Venrus is unconscious at 0 hit points in the middle of the ritual circle.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get to Venrus right away. Could I have the floor where I'm standing, where everyone else is, just dip? Willing, with my ability to will the house to move around as it may.
I will
just have the floor.
I will require treating that as using an object, so that will require an action.
I wave at my great granddad.
And you've currently used your action in your attempt to maintain your telekinetic grip.
Mm-hmm. That's the end of my turn then.
Okay. He uses his legendary action to move 15 feet closer to you.
Kill you and
He sneezes on you. It's super effective.
Then it's his turn. Oh! Huh!
Oh, God.
Oh. He floats another 30 feet closer to you and lets out an ear-shattering howl. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
roll big, baby.
Nope.
By one. By one.
And you fall to 0 and are unconscious.
That's where we're going to end the episode. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's its long story. Oh my gosh.
And so the story of the TFAPs ends with all of their life forces being drained to refill the essence of Costas, the demi-lich, to reform his full form.
That's
Unable to be
amazing.
seen by Roy, who would normally intervene at a moment like this because of Venrus's magic.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And Venrus doesn't.
Having not taken the opportunities to leave when they could.
I would have. I would have every single time.
Wow. I have never TPK'd before. This is a new experience for me.
Oh, that's wow. Hey.
The first time Venrus decided to not be a selfish dick and tried to save the world, he got everyone else killed.
So, yeah, no, Venrus doesn't pop back in another clone body, having all of his, the life force, his soul drained from him. Yeah, that's. I think that's the end of the campaign, boys.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't even make it to the wedding.
The wedding's still tomorrow.
Fuck the wedding. The town's dead. Like,
An epilogue?
So, we're gonna take a little break here to clip the recording, and then we'll just come back and talk about what's next.
Yeah.
We made it 40 episodes, boys.
we did it, friends. Fuck everybody.
Well-
Oh my god, I have so much planning I get to do now for next. It may be a little bit before we have another episode, listeners.
Someone check the
because
chat. What's Leftino doing right now?
Leftino says, but Roy is Venrus, figure it out. Hasser can do it. Hasser, wait, Venrus, you come back. What? But Roy is Venrus. I think Leftino is literally having a seizure right at this moment.
All right. Well, let's cut the audio and export it and we'll
I already
figure
cut
it out.
So we'll
Yep,
cut the audio and
that's
we'll be
it.
back for a bit of epilogue and
Oh my god.
to talk about where the bit of the direction for the next campaign is going to go, because there's a lot I can infer from here.
I have to go
and
drink
to
now.
what changes the world. This was literally not how I expected this to go. I did not expect you to pick the fight with the demi-lich.
Yeah, neither
But-
did I. But
Say
So-
hi.
We can all clip the audio now. Everyone export your audio and get a drink or something. And I'll be back in a few minutes while I
Title of file: Verity Death.
contemplate this. This is literally the first
letting you
TPK ever.
This is what we get for letting new people in the group. They fucking get us killed. This is what happens. This is what happens.
This is what happens when you go around strangers' houses looking through weird shit. You went into the
So,
box.
This is what happens when
On the
you
plus side,
don't
on the
drag us
plus
out of
side,
a group.
this is going to make for an awesome new campaign.
Yeah, because he's a new big bad.
Because no, this is going to be after the fact. You guys failed to save the world. You will be starting the next campaign down the line in the ruins of what was Vestralon.
Oh shit!
Fuck! All right, boys, we can't fuck up this time. Oh man, this is
No, but we totally did though.
We fucked up bad.
I'm a little sad.
Oh.
Remember all those plans about talking to Rockin' and saving the world and not letting me get killed by a demi lich?
I remember those, yes.
Yeah, I fucking hate you guys.
This is ridiculous.
I wanted a bag of holding.
I tried it.
I think I'm legitimately gonna go have some scotch now. Just like not even in a glass. I'm just gonna drink it.
I'm gonna get a glass and start.
Why did a bar wench have that key? Again, I asked out into the universe.
Shit. Burbs.
Oh fuck.
The moment Venrus gets immortality and understands it, he dies.
And he dies.
There's so
He
much
dies hard.
Oh my god, that was the dumbest. All right. Good hustle, everybody.
I think I'm coping through laughter right now until it hits me.
Hey,
No.
that's the game.
No.
Sometimes it happens like this.
No. There are people to
You're muted,
blame.
Liz. You're muted.
I'm muted.
No. Blackhawk is.
Oh, he's not in
Oh.
Discord.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
we can blame whatever happens. The dice fell where they may.
Well, I mean, we made some choices that were pretty.
We made
fucking
some dumb choices, yeah. But
I mean, we all
the
made
dice-
them bad in the end, but we'll explain it probably in the recording what our mind thoughts were during that. Oh my
Why
god.
would a bar wench have a key to a freaking demi lich?
What bar
Why
went?
did we leave? I got that key from like a bar
Where?
talking to a waitress. Remember, I was with Futnug and we were looking for information as what was going on in there, and she handed me a key.
The girl dressed up as Kirstas?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's where I got the key from.
I don't remember this.
God.
I always imagined it was a personal effect, not something that held a demi lich. Like,
Okay, actually, burbs.
holy shit!
I mean, hey, what happened, and
40 sessions with these people. Shit.
I think like 6 or
40
7
sessions and
for
two
me and Hawk.
different,
Like story arcs, sort of.
no, like literal games from Pathfinder to 5e.
Oh yeah, 2 years of this, yeah.
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 Well, I can't wait for Lashak to get back. I wonder what he's saying to Jillian right now. These fucking idiots!
I don't want to be dead.
Cheers, boys.
The worst part is I had no agency over my own fate at all.
The worst part about this, like, I don't care if my character dies due to my own stupidity, but the rest died due to my own stupidity.
It's not just that though. Like I didn't get to do one thing in 3 episodes.
Yeah.
You're like the grog of this group.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, now I can mess with all these character ideas that I've been talking about with Lashak for the past week. Fuck. God
Too
damn.
soon.
Not soon enough.
This is hey, TPK. This is a first for me. Is it a first for everyone else as well?
This was my first real campaign. Aside from Wednesday group, that was a whole other thing.
Like, yo, if Kolick died, I would have been balling right now.
probably going to. Like we failed to save the world. Everybody's dead.
Yeah, no, we totally got the bad end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you not around when explained stuff about like world as it exists?
You're cutting in and out.
Oh, the world as it exists right now is a failure of a past campaign as well. Like,
no, it wasn't a failure. It was just a change, right?
Yeah, the world got reborn.
Yeah, that's not a failure though. It could just be they fixed the world.
Well, no, like everything went to shit, and he had one chance. Like the only way to fix anything was to start everything completely over, basically, which is what happened, and that's kind of how like we fell into that.
I don't think that's the case. I think there's too many things that are unknown about that other campaign.
Well, no, he said it.
All he said that was that like the Rockland, which was the guy from Andolos.
Restarted the whole world. He restarted the world.
Yeah, restart. That doesn't mean that everything went to shit though.
No, he restarted it because like stuff was going to shit. Like that was their way to fix it. They restarted everything.
We'll ask him when he gets back. Because I don't think that's...
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Regardless, it ends up the exact same way. Like, it's...
I'm actually going to try to find alcohol for the first time in 2 months.
Yeah, I busted out my good stuff.
Beer.
This is...
I gotta go to work with this on my conscience. I'm not okay.
Go to bed.
I'm not okay with this.
This is the last time that I get to use this voice. Like, I'll probably still argue with myself on the way home as Andalus, but like...
Yeah, I had plans for Verity trying to resurrect her family. Everyone had plans. This is awesome.
We all have plans.
This is awesome. I am so happy this happened. This is really cool.
I'm not. I'm fucking pissed.
it's. I mean, like part of this is though. It's like death is an option in this world. Like,
but
I didn't want to choose
there's
that
also
option.
the point that you've been doing this with us for like a month, and we've been doing this for 2 years.
Fair enough.
So I don't know if that's like.
You guys do have way more invested in the character, and especially Yuichiro, how it came to an end with you not having any agency over what happened.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Chiro, it might be time to break out the ice cream.
I thought about it. I'm
Dude.
not gonna. I'm trying not to eat after 10 o'clock though,
Oh, that's
and I'll eat the fucking rest of the ice cream.
It'll just go. It'll leave you.
Like
Shit.
sugars.
What is he selling?
The
Chocolate?
sugar. It's chocolate.
It's chocolate.
I hate chocolate.
I always hated chocolate.
I always think that of like New York Jewish aunt with that accent. Oh, Boobala, come here. You're looking so beautiful nowadays. You've grown so much. Not like my husband. Oh, he's terrible. I tell you, he can't hardly get out of bed nowadays. Rolls over and falls flat on that other girl he's been seeing. It's terrible for me.
Leftino El Negociador has nothing for this group. They are dead. And nothing can change this. It is truly a sad day.
Yeah.
Still laughing. This is stupid.
I always kind of felt we were gonna die in the dumbest way possible. And to be fair, we probably should have died about 24 episodes ago.
We should have
but
died
now that
at
we're here-
Caligost's lair. That's where we should have died at.
Yeah.
Caligros the Dread.
Does mean that little scythe thing that Mott was doing is gonna get fucked up a little bit.
Wait, what? I didn't know what Mob was even doing to begin
Wait,
with.
what side thing with my
The dark spell?
Yeah, what about it?
Isn't that in the universe as well?
No, it's
I mean, yeah, Dark's gonna be what's happening if
no. The dark spell's completely separate.
Oh, apologies.
No.
Hey, dude.
I return.
Do you want us to put on Audacity for what's gonna happen next, or just kind of spitball?
Yeah, we can turn the recording on. Or
Imply crying for the next 2 weeks.
let me make sure that actually saved.
Yeah.
I always want to make sure my export saves before I
I was
start
converting
racing
to
over
MP3
it.
before I change.
Right.
Yup. All right, cool. So
I'm going to bed though. Fuck everything. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed.
sorry. That's
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Whoa,
No, you're
whoa,
not.
whoa. Okay. There was. You dug your literal own grave on this one. All right, so this will just take a few minutes to record, talking about what is gonna happen next and what the beginning ideas of what the world's gonna look like.
Boy.
So when everyone who is sticking around for this is ready,
I'll stick around for a few.
okay,
Yeah.
we'll record in 3.
Oh, give me just a moment. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I gotta open a new
Yeah,
one.
I have to
Okay.
actually start a new one. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm just clearing up that file. I do appreciate, Leftino, that you went for the last-ditch effort of summoning El Negociador like he's some majestic bird muscle that flies down as a Deus Ex Machina from the sky.
Why
El
do I
Negotiator-
have tomorrow off? Oh my god, I need something to concentrate on. Tomorrow.
I'm not gonna be able to
yes,
continue a new
actually,
character.
concentration will be able to be on new characters. So, anyways, everybody ready? 3.
Hang on. Sorry, I'm having troubles with my audacity.
Oh, and I have an answer for that, Leftino, because it will come out there. El Negociador was a very skilled fighter. However, all of his magical artifacts were God blessed.
I had a feeling about that.
El Negociador was actually about an average-sized man of fairly decent physical fitness and and he was a trained fighter, but his large size, extra muscles and power came from the fact that the title of El Negociador came from God bless mask, gloves.
El Negociador was a position, it wasn't the man.
Exactly. They chose a person
exactly.
who had the best temperament for the job, and then the magic made him the best fighter.
Seems fair.
So, okay, are you ready now, Blackhawk?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, record. Venris, are you grieving?
I've killed everyone.
Kargan, how sad are you?
No words.
Chira, how much do you hate me?
Fuck.
Blackhawk?
I've watched this grow for 2 years. This is terrible.
And you watched it die in 5 minutes.
And tasteless tragedy.
Fuck, my family sucks. Oh my god, my family's the worst.
All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. I guess this is technically episode 40, part 2. But this is going to wrap up the end of the TFAP story as they're all dead. Oh boy, Hasair's going to be pissed. Poor Haber. But
Well, if you want us to live, you should have been here.
Yeah, that's true. We can blame it on him.
he can blame it on how much you want to bet that Time Warner Cable is their net provider, and once again, Time Warner Cable has let us down. So what we're going to talk about right now is just a brief moment. So I'm going to give a little bit of a preview of what I have already figured out is going to be the next campaign. It is going to be set decades after the events of this one. What things you have to look forward to is an altered landscape of Estrelon, a new pantheon of gods,
Of course.
including
Roy.
Venus.
Roy, Ladavrin, Rob Tug, Cogs Adam Well, and the 2 founding members of Evil Bros Incorporated.
So all the gods are bad?
They're all awful.
Sort
No,
of.
they're opportunistic.
They are
fucked up.
However, there some other things. So some cities are going to be altered. Stormhaven will have completely fallen. The magically blessed wall that had been built by Remiel that guarded the north from all of the orc and ogre and other various tribes fell, and Stormhaven was completely overrun when these forces amassed. Without their blessing to keep the seas more calm, the forces from across the ocean have led more successful raids than ever before. And a clash between the new gods and the great beast across the sea will have completely literally changed the physical landscape of things. You will have people who are not ready for the idea and position of godhood, and you will have a small bastion of humanity that is still working on a basic rise to something. Those sheltered by the druids in Rockin, as he was still summoned a week later, even though the TPAPs never showed and a certain elder gave up his place in the cycle of life in order to make that happen.
At least one fucking good thing happened.
So there will be, those that worship the new gods. There will be remnants of people that still worship the old gods. There's a small cult of people out there that believe that they can bring back the old dead as they try to recreate as generations of people trying to recreate the miracle of resurrection, having witnessed a half-elven bard resurrect somebody and the tale spread. So there's a bit of a cult worshiping Kargan out there.
What happened to my great granddad?
Well, eventually the magic restored, and he siphoned a great amount of power as he restored himself to full lichhood and elevated himself to a position of power not really seen in the mortal realm before. There should have been enough divine energy for 9 more gods. That being said, I've only listed 6 of them.
Holy fuck.
As Costas has preemptively siphoned off enough power to put him into a position of essential godhood.
Is he walking around?
Sort of. He can't leave.
No.
As a lich, you can't actually leave the mortal plane. So the world of Vestralon is going to look very different. There will be still remnants of things that you have seen. I will be making a whole new map, as there will be different cities. Continents will have been reshaped and broken. And it will be a very divided world, as these gods don't really share. They have each basically carved each other out their own little places. And I will draw up the basic form of this map. And Leftino, if you want to make a more artistified version of it, I am all for it. And we will be placing the next campaign with you guys being people having grown up and lived in this world. And there's going to be after having some talks about the next campaign, is going to be much more of a heroic, triumphant struggle of adventure and success, and less of moral gray and questionable choices. As everyone's little...
Grayed out.
grayed out and kind of despair slighted your morale. So we're going to be going for a little more high flying.
Every decision leads to fucking tragedy.
It made you all really fucking invested, but
It made us really, really gun shy.
But as in the words of Blackhawk, wants to be some big damn heroes, ain't we just? So, so next you will be starting, instead of a world that's been at peace and prosperity for a long time, you will be entering into a strife-ridden world that is completely top-heavy in power and a lot more dangerous, but there will be greater chance for reward and heroics.
You know what the saddest part about all this is? Seeing the splash arts of all the heroes that in season 1 just all gone. Lumalia.
Like,
actually, what happens to the rest of the TFAPs who weren't there in the pyramid?
Eventually they died. Hasair continued his quest to find the way back to Girako. And he'll have died valiantly in combat trying to prevent the older god's plan, the others' plans.
Still questioning.
Lumalia, though, Lumalia is still out there.
Yep.
Undead, unaging, and continuously with Tabitha stuck in her head.
Oh my.
Now,
that's a fate worse than death.
Now for decades upon decades. So that your characters will have been born into this world. They will never have known the previous one. But there will be legends, and there will be tales, and there will be relics, remnants, things that you have touched in your lives that can view. The past always comes to term. My games, everything comes full circle at some point. So that's what we're going to have in store for, I guess, season 3 and the next story of T-Force RPG. It's a long story. Because the story never really ends.
That's the end.
Should we talk about our favorite moments or something, like Q&A?
Yeah. Or... we got a little time. I don't want to be on too late now this chair, but we have a few more moments to talk about some stuff. So let's reminisce. Go on for it. Ask. You know what? Hey, tell you what. You can now ask me just about any question that I've been holding information back on.
Who is my real dad?
You don't actually have a real dad. You were magically created.
Who created him?
Who magically created me?
That would have been a combination of efforts between Roy and Cogs.
Who were the other 9 vessels?
Because
I want to see if I'm right about this.
Hiram's father.
Oh.
Well, there were more than 9 vessels.
Okay.
They had been planting this for quite a while.
Deacon.
Deacon, Nathaniel. Now Nathaniel's newly born child.
Okay.
Tabitha would have been one, but she didn't have a body and her soul was stuck. Hiram's father, and that was abducted in Hiram's backstory. King Gregor II.
Of Stormhaven?
Of Tirnog.
Wait, I thought he wasn't.
He died right off the bat.
No, Gregor was dead because Eremos killed him. But his son,
the demon,
the kid,
I thought we killed the demon one though.
The demon that was impersonating the kid.
Okay.
Yes.
But the actual kid was still alive because that demon needed to have
in Lumali's basement.
Yes.
Fuck.
With Lumali's dad.
And yeah.
What was my destiny?
What
was?
Malay, being the most benevolent and caring of all of the gods, was literally putting all of her chips on you, and you were going to be placed into the decision to decide if there would be if the old gods would come back, because you could have renewed new life into them, if there would be gods at all, or who would be made the new gods.
Oh.
Could you go over what?
Who are the people in the other universe thing
Yeah,
talking to
what
us?
was that all about?
That is literally an alternate reality and was a storyline that was going to be fleshed out in a separate campaign of literally layered alternate existences. And they were people in a modern day setting that were discovering magic in the existence of other universes, because that is where Kargi and Garant Lee ended up at the end of their adventures.
Yeah.
And they had a bit, but everything that they saw was because of they were seeing your future. So they knew what was going to happen.
Where did the gods go when Kargan?
They were simply cut off from the world. They were.
So they're still technically cut off from the world, or did they fizzle out by now?
Oh well, while they were cut off from the world, the ritual happened, and Ladavrin and his lackeys became new beings of that power, and they went up and crushed what remained of the existing gods.
What was each
So
of our
sad.
destinies?
What's that?
What was each of our destinies? We know what Kargan's
Not
was.
everyone exactly had a destiny, but everyone had a tie into things.
What was the tie-in for everyone else?
Well, Blackhawk was involved with the Druids, and the Druids were followers of Rockin, who was the first living being on Vestralon. He is immortal and essentially borderline all-powerful, but has no ambition and is basically the avatar of the world itself. So Blackhawk's link that with the Druids was he was supposed to be investigating what was going on with the gods' sudden reflux and thing, because the Druids don't buy into the gods, as you could tell by him. So his plot in the story was literally involving Rockin and the natural way of things and all of that. Verity, yours was, well, very easy because that ritual circle was part of Roy's plan
I figured.
to channel that power there. Hasair was, unbeknownst to him, the son of Garako.
There you go.
He did not know that he was a demigod.
That's so disappointing. You never reveal.
Oh, man. The narrative blue balls I'm feeling right now.
Y'all had to piss off the god. He said leave, and you're all like, nah.
Okay. And
Okay, let's not point fingers at this.
I'm pointing fingers.
Honestly, there were so many instances y'all almost died.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you were going to pick that fight with Roy until Kargan True sided. And I thought if you picked that fight with Roy, you were all dead as fuck. 18th level divination wizard.
With a simulacrum active.
With an active simulacrum, a clone backup in case he really got killed. And he was in possession of the robe of the Archmagi.
Oh, boy.
I have no idea what that is.
That means, okay, so what that does is it makes all his DCs and his spell attacks up by 2, and he's already got like 20 intelligence. So like we have an incredibly high save. Like we have to nat 20 on like intelligence saves and like all our savings to like make it, because the saving throw for his spells is like a 23. You have to be at a 20 fucking 3.
Yeah, and he would have started the combat with making his simulacrum draw all of your Keller spells. And then he would have put up a nice prismatic wall in sphere form around him, which he could pass through freely, but fuck you all for trying to get past the prismatic wall.
I mean,
no, seriously, have you read that spell? Jesus fucking Christ.
It's brutal.
And he just would have been able to walk through the wall, cast spell, walk back through the wall at his whim. And I'm pretty certain you all would have wiped if you tried to fight him that early. You probably could have won, in theory.
If we got the counter spells off early enough, if we had dispel magics to get rid of the prismatic wall, maybe. It's too many variables.
Oh, he also had foresight up every single day.
Ooh, that's hard.
That
That's
gives him,
fucking hard.
it gives him advantage on all saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks, and anyone attacking against him at disadvantage.
Christ.
All right, so
He was a fucking he was the smartest person on the planet,
Also,
legitimately.
he was a wizard because wizards are broken.
And he was divination, so he was prepared to. And he had a ring of spell turning
Spell storing?
spells.
Ooh.
No, he had the rod of spell absorption. That's what it was.
Rod of fuck everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I was terrified if you were going to fight him because he was out of your league at that time.
I mean, the demi lich was out of our league, to be fair.
Right. That's why I gave so many opportunities to not fight him.
We got cocky.
well, in hindsight, it
What
probably,
is this wee shit?
You know, honestly, the biggest thing was just instantly leaving him alone in that room for so
Yeah,
long.
that was the biggest thing.
And I nat 20'd his attunement, his roll to activate the pillars. So that was just fuck.
In all honesty, it was all of us not deciding to not
And
pretty
that
much put trust into him.
that percentile roll was actually for his mental faculties and how sane he was at that moment.
So he was pretty sane then.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, that was an 81.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that kind of happened there. Let me think of any other big surprises.
What
Who?
about the big beastie across the sea?
Oh, that is the second oldest. It's technically not even a thing from this world, so to speak. That's
Big
going
grand
back
monster.
into. It is a giant. It is the original dragon. And is as powerful as a god, except for he is stuck on the planet.
As powerful as one of the 9, or
He was powerful enough that all 9 together were needed to band together to contend against him.
All right, what was up with
Because-
my Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, it's when all of my campaigns, the long-running campaigns, have changed one into another. And in the ending of the first long campaign I ever ran way back in the day with my buddy David, who is Spice and Blackhawk's roommate, his druid, who basically got to remake the world, was named Rakanishu. And when the world was remade, he himself became part of it, and that's how he became Rockin', because he could only remember part of his own name. The dragon was his best friend who died, and he attempted to bring him into the world with him, but it warped him.
why did he remake the world?
Because the world
Is it
was dying.
Okay.
The creatures that they were fighting against were kind of an aberration that literally ate magic. And possessed, they were parasitic that had to live off of, live in beings of natural magic, sorcerers, dragons, things that were naturally of magic. And they were also draining and drinking the planet dry. So he had to turn the whole planet basically back into, plant a new seed and grow a new world.
They drank our milkshake.
Yes, their straw was long.
How many of the old cities are still around in this new world? Any of them?
As in like from current one or from original?
Well, not from original. I assume that's all.
There's
just
nothing from the only thing left over from the original are some items that are out there, which you guys haven't come across, and Rockin' and the Dragon. But as into cities, there will be remnants of some cities. Some Tim's Hold will have prospered a bit better than others because of Roy's influence.
Costa
But it will
stays there too.
But it will probably have a different name. Ossium Hastum will have done fairly well. Stormhaven is ruins. Gone.
What about my boy Grolus?
Grolus, when in my mind, when the continents get broken,
It's in the middle.
Grolus is going to be having a weird time, and it's going to have to have changed and structured things a lot. Because who was the last person that Grolus pissed off?
Ossium hast him. Oh, we're up Doug's rest? Yeah.
And Rob Tug got pulled into the cabal of Ladavrin because of that group of adventurers that talked him into using those dark items as a last-ditch resort.
Is Kolek still alive?
Kolek will have died of old age by now.
What about whatever happened to Fourth Azador?
Fourth Azador? He was on the council. Whether or not he stayed once he found out about Rob Tug's plan to be involved in the Godhood or not, it's up to you. But by this point, pretty much all of them will have died, have passed of old age or in combat. Things became real hellacious, so Kolek would have probably gone to wherever the fighting was the thickest and died against a massive and numerous horde.
So how many years in the future are we talking about for this new world? Is it just kind of a general number that we don't know?
Somewhere I want to say 60 to 80.
100,000 years.
No,
3
no,
million years.
No, it's going to be close enough that there are
years.
No, looking at 60 to 80 years. God damn it, Chira.
So the's still people that remember what the old world was.
A few, yes.
Older people wondering what happened to Tig.
He
died of a broken heart.
The tragic tale of Tig.
Tragic tale of Tig. What happened to Tristan?
She never saw Chira again.
Oh.
So much sadness.
She attended the wedding. We got freaked out when Chira never returned.
She joined the Druids.
No, because no one ever took her back there. She ended up waiting for a long time until...
I don't want to hear anymore. Don't even fucking say a goddamn thing.
She waited for several weeks.
Nope.
She went back
I'm
to
leaving. I'm out. Don't want to hear it. I'm dead. It's cool.
She went back to sailing the desert, hoping to one day find Chira again.
Thank you. All right. Only to be eaten.
Speaking of what happened to the sand tribes in general?
Yeah, fuck the sand tribes and fuck that old.
They
bitch
had
that
to
was
go
leading them.
disperse into other territories because they no longer had their creatures to ride upon. They no longer had anything to sustain the desert. There were no more storms. People were able to go and ransack the old places like crazy without needing the expert guides of the sand tribes to get around the storms. So the sand tribes each individually dispersed to other cities, and their culture is mixed in tiny little pockets everywhere, barely hanging on to any sort of thread of custom and tradition that they once had. Now, there is one thing thriving in this new world.
Cocaine?
Suffering.
No, well, there is that. But there's lots of wild and random places where a new race has come into fruition and population. No, this will be a custom-made race by me, as the race spawned by the Bardener way back of plant people.
It all comes around.
I refuse this reality.
I'm still gonna play this race.
I will create that race, and it will be a playable option to you all.
It's like seeing like an expansion list in the front of our eyes.
I don't like the DLC, man. Go back to where it was. Let's go back to the original. Where's the yeah, I want vanilla server.
God, can we load a previous save?
Oh, Avlery? Avlery got flooded. They were already an island barely above sea level, and they dug down into the world.
They fucked up.
They were technologically advancing into a way that the other places didn't, and deities focused primarily on magic were not having the rise of technology. So they flooded and drowned the city. Some people got away. There's still a few remnants of their advancing technology. A gunslinger out there here or there. And there is a city full of that beneath the waves.
So the one thing I'm gonna hate to ask, but I want to know. What has befaled Tathiel?
If you say he's a god, oh my god.
I hope you trip him down the hole.
Tathiel is not a god.
God.
However, as a fairly long-lived race, you may find him as a ruler of a area that's under Rob Tug's domain.
Nope.
I don't want to be in this world.
Nope.
First mission, kill them.
All right. I'm going to bed. This is so depressing.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, we can begin discussing new characters.
Beautiful.
And we can start with your guys' bit of input to building this new world from the ashes of the old. Tig, it was just sad. He never had a good life, and he never would. So, it's going to take us a few weeks of getting characters and everything drafted up the way that till we're ready to go, and then we'll be here for introducing new characters and the new story. And oh God, Jado just showed up.
Oh,
Everyone is dead. Everything is awful. Watch the playback.
Yeah,
He's not lying either.
It's over.
That's the worst part.
So again, everyone, we will be back in a bit. So we're going to be a bit hiatus. So we'll still have Phil for a bit at the beginning of the new campaign until he ships off and becomes a most noble seaman. So until then, I don't know. Maybe we'll pop back up and just stream and talk about our character concepts next week or something. And
I have an idea of what I want.
So just to keep people informed, to have something going on. We won't release it as podcast format, but we'll stream talking about it and building characters, and I can answer more questions that people come up with about the old world and campaigns, since a lot of distance has come from them. Little hint from you all. There will now be artifacts in the world tied to all of your previous characters. All of them will have a single artifact attributed to them. Whether you'll run into them or find them or not, I have no idea, because that will be see where the story goes. But there's something out there from all of your characters. So on that note, we're going to stop the recording here, and I'm going to sign off because it's getting late and I still have some stuff to do. But hit me up on Slack, hit me up on Twitter. People yell at me, whatever. You know where to find me. And we'll be back with more TFAP adventures. Even if they're not the TFAPs, we're all still TFAPs. So, in the face of the TPK, keep on TFAPing.
Later.
And recorded, done.